And we're live. Hi.
We are live
We are live.
We are
and
Let
still
alive
live.
let the scuffiest of screen
We are
and
still
alive.
live.
begin. Let the scuffiest. Oh
I don't know
shit.
what scuffy means.
Scuff. It's basically when you mess up very badly on on the stream. So
We're not gonna do that.
whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to Telia. Well,
Welcome, Bali.
welcome to Telia, Bali. This is Lil's dog, for those who don't know, who gets very
Actually,
excited.
it's someone else who's doing the dishes.
Okay, that's cool.
But mom, I want to do the dishes.
As you heard, there are no more dishes.
Oh, all right. So, welcome one and all. This is currently our first stream. Not the first time we're playing, thankfully. Um, I will be your TM for the evening. I am here with my friends. Um, Philippe playing Edward Brightblade the Tall, because Brightblade isn't a title as well, but whatever. And Lil's playing Brom. Say hi to the people that are totally listening, guys.
I was talking
I,
with push to talk. Yeah. Hi,
Ah,
people. Without
yeah,
pushing to talk.
cool, cool. Um, right. So, last we left off on our Telia Quest, episode 16, of which we only recorded with video one of them, which was 16, and this is the first stream, so it's a great match. The group met up with Jennifer, Brom, I want to say Eloquence Bard, right?
Yes.
Yes, the level 7 Eloquence Bard Dwarf, and Edward, the level 7 Glory Paladin. After some.
glorious paladin.
Keep that up, and you're going to be no Paladin. Uh,
uh,
yeah. But anyway, you went to meet up with your esteemed friend, Jennifer Riley Remington, of the Riley Remingtons, a noble girl that you saved previously on another adventure, and you decided to head over to her island, the island of Woolgate, where her family has quite a large piece of land and estate. Um, Once you arrived at the island, you discovered that not only does it have a lot of oni, which is a red-skinned, large, horned race of humanoids that Edward is totally terrified about. Um, but you also found out that their island is also quite close. Either way, you went off to the Riley Remington estate. You met Jennifer's parents and her brother, and you discovered the that she is currently turning 14, and there is a celebration uh, regarding that. After a duel with Jenny's brother, which Edward totally got his ass kicked, um, the party began, and Edward discovered that a cult of cannibals um, that used to imprison him when he was a child eaters, as he called them, was currently plotting behind everyone's back to marry off one of their own to Jenny, uh, as the marriage was announced by her father. Their warnings fell on deaf ears, aside from Jenny's brother, and they decided to follow the one of the cult leaders, as Edward identified. However, after a small scuffle with him, you ran away, only to find out the next day that he turned up dead. Which you totally didn't do, but you're being pinned with the murder. There was a quick and very swift and one-sided court that was held, and you were deemed, after a few witnesses clearly pointed out that you went in with a murder weapon that you did not have. But after they point this out, you were deemed criminals and sentenced to be exiled in the Isle of Oni called Onigashima. We left off with your sentence being given and with you spending the night in jail waiting to be taken to the island. As the morning rises, you are greeted with a meager breakfast of water and bread by one of the swords. The
Can,
swords,
can,
give me a second. The swords being the peacekeepers of followers of the god Mal, the god of justice. And yes, Brom.
Never mind, it was a joke. It's already past.
Uh-huh.
Aha. Um,
Sorry.
sorry, Lils. But you are greeted with food in the form of bread and water, and as the sword pushes the two trays, between a small opening in the bars, he fixes up his arm and goes, "All right, heat up. You're gonna need a full belly because we're going to be taking you to the island of Oni today." And he looks out. "You have a couple of hours. Prepare yourselves."
Thank you.
I
He gives you a nod and just starts heading out.
He wants us to get a full belly, but it only gives us bread and water.
Ooh. I have a plan, Brom.
Go
We're
on.
gonna ask for a dagger to kill ourselves, and they will understand that desire.
Ah, that doesn't sound like a great plan.
If no, wait. If they give us a dagger, we can use it to steal a boat on the island of Oni and make our way back to save Jenny.
We can use a dagger to steal a bow
Yeah.
in the island. Don't you have a plan that involves us not getting on the island?
Oh no, I am most certain that we have no chance of escaping before that.
If only I
Unless we
had
take
my
over the ship.
spell focus, I could get us out of here. But
And
without
what?
that,
Yes, you. Reminder: you guys are still in your party dress, so your fancy suits is all you're wearing right now, which was
yeah.
which is quite entertaining. Yes.
And they took everything else we had.
Uh, Everything else you had, but most of Edward's equipment was left at the mansion. Most of your equipment as well, Brom. I think you only
Yeah.
took the loot with you.
Mm.
So yeah, basically they have the loot.
But they did say our belongings would be given to the family
Yes,
as
your belongings would be given to the bereaved family, or equivalent, which in this case would be to Jennifer's groom, Haley. Yes. Quite good. Quite good. So, as you are eating your last breakfast on the island, assumedly, whatever, English, um, the door opens again. The door to the vision with the cells, and this time you see the same guard as before, followed by a familiar face, one of Jenny, following him with a sour look at first. She is currently dressed in a long, flowing green dress, but she still has the necklace you gave her, the skull with the dagger on it, which clearly doesn't match the dress, but she doesn't care. Um, and as she enters the cell, the area with the cells, the the guard is about to speak, and she just walks right past him, pushing him aside, and walks right up to the bars and goes, "Are you okay?"
For now, more concerned about you.
Oh, mm, yes. Don't worry. I'm gonna be fine. At least I'm not gonna be sent into an island of Oni. Uh,
Nah.
the guard turns to her. Milady, you have 5 minutes. And he just stands there. She gives him a glare and then looks back at you. I tried all I could, but nobody listens to me.
You didn't do it, Jenny.
I know.
We wish we did, but we didn't.
That's not helping
Uh,
your case, Edward.
we
We've
actually
se-
tried, but he ran away.
It's not
we're
helping
being
your
shipped off
case,
to an island
Brom.
of Oni. No, there's no case. Jenny, you haven't listened to us yet. But please, please stay away from that man. Just just do it. Just stay away from him.
I know. Yes, I know. I've been talking to Owen, and he'll keep an eye on me, and I'll keep an eye out. And she puts her arms through the bars in the garden. Like, hey, my lady, maybe you that's not. And she's like, you're going to shut up before I hit you. And just adjusts himself and looks away annoyed. She stretches her hands to see if any of you goes to hold her hands.
I
Yes.
go.
Okay, so she grabs each of your hands. She goes, I know I know it's going to be difficult, but you're strong, and I know you'll make it out of there. And as she pulls her hands out, Brom, you actually notice there is a small note in your palm that she snuck into your hand.
I sneakily put it in my pocket.
All right. The guard isn't really looking, isn't very attentive after she growled at him, and she takes a step back and adjusts herself. Right. Best of luck. Don't die.
Ah,
Same goes
great
for you.
advice.
Yes. And she turns around and walks out of the the room along with the guard. Doors close. You hear the sound of the key, and you find yourselves alone in the cell with the following message, Brom.
I call Edward to approach and show him the note.
Okay.
Once you arrive, find the cove watched by the eagle of the dying sun. You have 3 days starting today. Your sparring partner. Well, it's obviously a message from Owen.
Starting today, how much time does it take for us to get to the island?
No idea. 1 day, perhaps? Half a day?
We did that trip. We
Yeah.
did the distance.
You made the trip from the island here once with a very different ship that was missing 3 masts.
Yep.
Yes.
No, 2 masts. It had 3 masts, so one of them survived. But either way, you, from what you were told, you have the impression that it might take not even a day. You might get there if you leave in the morning. You might get there uh, by nightfall. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good to know. I mean,
Now we just have to translate whatever he wrote here. Do you understand anything?
eagle of the dying sun.
Yeah?
I don't know. Look for a rock shaped like an eagle.
Okay. Might be that straightforward. Let's hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean,
But
he
the note,
wouldn't purposely be cryptic about our lives, would he?
maybe just in case the message got intercepted or something. He didn't even write his name, so that people wouldn't know it was him.
Okay, let's really hope it's a rock shaped like an eagle.
However, so that no one sees this message, you have to eat it.
I knew it would come to this, and I eat it.
I know you're ready for the job.
The right man for the job. All right, all right. You take a bit of the water that was given to you, and you stuff the. It's a small note, so it's not really that hard. Stuff the note into your mouth, drink, and it's no longer recognizable within your belly.
Now my belly's full.
Damn it.
Yes, that's how you get substance by eating paper. All right,
Eating secrets.
Secret
eating
messages.
secrets. All right, and that's how Edward became the god of secrets by
And
eating them. All
the
right.
secret eater.
All right, so you wait for about an hour, and a group of swords enter the room and open your cage and go, all right, we'll be escorting you to the island where you will meet your fate. Give me your hands.
I extend my hands.
They put shackles on your hands and shackles on Edward as well. Since you've been well behaved so far, without any real issues, they seem to still be quite not friendly, but they're gentle enough, as can be at least. Um, you make your way out of the courthouse through the streets as you are escorted by five swords. Along the road, you find that several. I forgot to add music. Give me a second. Yes, you find that several of the peasants, mostly peasants, are looking at you. Uh, the procession is being followed by a few people. They don't see people being exiled every day.
Hope they don't recognize me. Have a reputation.
Well, quite. The Either way, nobody seems to say, "There goes Brom," at least. Um, but you are taken to the docks, and once you get to the docks, a ship, a small ship, much smaller than the one you came in with, seems to be at the ready, and you do see the symbol of Mal being branded upon the ship. Seems to be a private ship for the court of Mal. The Of the 5 swords that accompany you, 4 of them stay on the ship, while one of them is only escorting you there. And the ship starts to leave port. As the ship starts to sail, the guards take you to one of the sides of the ship and tell you to sit down. Right, we'll be there by nightfall. If you believe in any of the gods, if you follow any of the gods, you best start praying now.
I'll be praying for the giant kraken of the seas. Maybe he'll listen to my prayers and come pay a visit.
Funny, aren't you, Master Dwarf?
It's my job.
It is?
Be careful. The Oni have a different sense of humor.
Is that a threat?
It's a warning.
Ah, thanks.
And he goes to whatever work he can do in the meantime. So, you do have the whole day on the ship. You don't really have a lot of freedom, but is there anything you wish to do in the meantime?
Well,
Not really.
yeah,
Just
just watch the sea,
All right,
whatever.
just
Yeah.
watching and waiting. All right. As the sun starts to get starts to disappear in the horizon, the night starts to rise, and you see the 2 moons in the sky, and the sky just completely black. You do see in the distance, bathed by the light of the 2 moons, your destination. You see the large volcano at the center of this quite green island. From this distance, you see a lush forest and the mountain that is just jutting out of the forest in the distance. And you start getting this sensation that it's actually happening. You're actually going to be dropped off with nothing but the clothes on your back. And after a few minutes longer, the ship drops anchor about 500 feet from the shore. And one of the swords approaches you and goes, "Stand up." You stand, and he gives you, puts the key in the lock and unlocks both shackles. And he stands back and turns to you and goes, "You'll have to swim from here."
Oh, come on.
I have a request, sir. Could you give us a dagger so we can kill ourselves? Would you grant us that mercy?
If you wish to kill yourself and might want to try drowning yourselves, we cannot aid you in such a task.
You're just cruel. Alright.
We are simply following orders. Now, a word of advice. You are being dropped off the western edge of the island. If I were you, I'd keep away from the southern edge. And I'd keep away from the forest, from the jungle as well, but, well, let's be real, there is little chance that anywhere on the island is safe for you. But
Yeah,
well,
I think that's the point.
yes, well, this is punishment for your crimes. Now
Yes.
get going before we throw you overboard.
Well, you ready, Edward?
Yeah, I just have something to do before we go. And I flip the guard off and I jump.
Okay.
I jump after him.
Yes, very important to flip the guards off. They look appalled and shocked, and they follow you with swords drawn. You know.
Yeah, alright.
Kill him! He flipped us off. Yeah. What are you doing, Brom? Get away! Come back here. There we go. You start swimming. It's not too far from the shore, so you arrive at the beach. Completely drenched, cold, as you start to notice that the nights here are rather cold. You immediately start to shiver as you look back and you see the ship start making its way back from where it came. And you are alone in the island of Owen.
We should take our clothes off and find a
Dry
way
them.
to make a fire. Yeah,
Okay, let's find some branches.
and some stones.
Do you know how to do that?
Not really, but I can try.
Okay. I really
There's
wanna see
also the
this.
thing with the sticks. Not really sure how it works either. We'll manage.
Hit the
Yeah.
sticks very, very hard with the rocks. It might work.
Brom, what about food? Kinda hungry. All we had was that bread and the note.
I didn't even have the note.
Oh, sorry.
You're lost.
Maybe one of us gets firewood and the other tries to find, I don't know, crabs,
Crabs. Okay. Never had
seashell,
crabs.
clams, something
Ooh,
like
that I
that. I
have.
mean, we're on the beach, so there should be some sticking to the rocks.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Since you're stronger, maybe you get the firewood and I'll try to find the clams and stuff. Since I can see better
Okay.
in the dark.
Actually,
You-
you're the only one that can see right now. Because Edward, there is some moonlight, but Edward, you're in a very bad spot here.
Or maybe you just stay sitting here and I go do everything that needs to be done.
No, Brom, I can't leave you alone like that. I'll find the wood.
Okay. How are you gonna find something you can't see?
It's wood. I can peel it.
As you wish, then.
All right.
If anything
Fun.
goes wrong, just I would say scream, but it's better not to scream. So, but yeah, we'll
Nothing's
manage.
gonna go wrong, Brom. Yeah, we always manage.
And I start walking on the beach trying to
Okay.
find food.
So, let's do this. Brom, you're going to do a survival roll, while Edward, you're going to do a perception with disadvantage because of the dark.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, that natural 20 though would have been nice. All right.
It would have been.
It's also cool.
Right. Brom, you actually, as you're going around, you spot a group of crabs that seem to be fighting each other. And as you rush over to them, pick it up, pick like 3 or 4 up, they snap at you, they pinch you, it hurts, you take 1 point of damage, but you manage to recover enough food for tonight at least.
Great. And I go back.
All right. Meanwhile, Edward, you struggle. You go into the jungle, and you start to try to find any piece of wood that is dry enough and usable. And the jungle you find has a lot of eerie noises, especially for someone that is completely unarmed. You hear movement everywhere, and you jump from time to time, but you do manage to collect some firewood, some wood you assume would be usable, which is good. It's mostly because of your experience blind fighting. You do manage to feel around and not hit every single tree. But as you're leaving, you do see a creature on a tree, barely illuminated by the moonlight.
Is it an elf?
No, it is very hairy, and it looks vaguely humanoid, but it's completely covered in hair, black hair, except for the face, and it has these long limbs. And you hear looking at you.
I start walking back, still making eye contact.
Yeah.
And once I feel I'm safe, like I'm about 25 feet away from him, I start running.
Okay. As you start to turn around, you do see it jumps off the branch, grabs onto it with its long limbs, and jumps from another branch, jumps to another branch, and then to another branch away from you. Once you start to run as well, you're by the edge of the jungle, so it's not really a problem. But
Scared him off.
yes, indeed, you do arrive with some rocks and some stones.
Aha!
Perfect.
There you go, Brom.
I never doubted you.
Of course.
Now, hit those rocks together and try to get a spark.
I thought you could do it.
I never said I could do it. I said, I know the theory.
Okay. Let me try.
The theory is, hit those rocks together and try to make a spark.
Okay. I think I got it. And I start hitting rocks like a primate.
Okay. You start hitting rocks very, very hard. And no sparks are happening at all.
You mentioned something with sticks, Brom. Is that a dwarven trick?
Not really. I know some people do that. I'm not really sure how they do it.
Do I hit
know
them
they use
together?
sticks. Maybe.
Yeah, he hit
Here's
the
the thing.
sticks.
Here's the thing. So far, while traveling, you've been using flint and steel. So you do
Yep.
know there's some rocks that cause the spark. You look at the rocks you've collected, and none of them are flint. So probably why you're not making any progress with making sparks. Now,
So I hit the sticks together.
okay, neither of you is a complete dumbass.
We're trying to
Are you
be
sure?
joyful in in
Yes.
times of peril.
Yes. Edward, I'm going to allow you a survival roll to see if you know how to work the sticks.
Oh, I know how to work the sticks, baby.
Work it.
Good job. You proud of yourself?
Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Survival, correct?
This is an 18
He- Hero
stream.
time. Hero
Oh
time.
yes. So
Oh, thank you, Ash.
for those listening, every player gets a hero point at the start of each session that allows them to do a reroll. And Edward
We call
just
it hero time.
yes, we call it hero time, and Edward just wasted his. Oh no, it's a 16. So Edward, you are about to do the stupidest thing you could possibly do, which is hit sticks together to see if they light up. When you
If I
hear
rolled a natural 20, you would allow me to do it. By hitting sticks.
no,
You, you hit them with such strength that they start burning up.
yeah,
That the god of strength comes down. Damn, son! It's fire.
yeah, damn, son, here's a fire. Just enjoy.
Boom.
Shit. um, either way, you are given. No, sorry. You're looking at the sticks, and as you are preparing to hit the sticks, you hear almost a whisper in your ear, which triggers a memory of kids when you were younger, uh, trying to light up a fire with sticks they managed to discover to keep warm back when you were with the cult. And then you start to remember how to do it. It's almost like Darman, your god's own words, brought that memory to the surface, and you start to produce at first a small flame, but with a little bit of work, you manage to make a decent enough fire.
All right,
Ah,
we won't be cold tonight, bro.
great job.
Yes, fire.
Ah, yeah. Now it's time to get naked.
What about
To
food?
let the clothes dry. And cook the crabs also, yeah.
Yes, being
Okay.
naked and crabs with very strong pincers, usually not a great combination. Um, but you're careful. I'm gonna say you managed to cook yourselves. It's not great, but it's crab meat, so it's
It,
decent enough.
it's a roasted crab.
Yeah. No salt
Something I've
though.
never heard of.
Yeah, no salt either. Aside from the salt from the sea, the water.
Ah,
And
see.
what do? Manage to cook up something. At least eat until you're somewhat satisfied. And well, what else do you wish to do? You have a fire. You're on the beach.
We dry the clothes.
Yes, you dry the clothes. It does take a while. They are drenched, even if you squeeze the water out a little bit. It's still They're still drenched, and the fire is not that big. But, well, if you leave it until morning, it might do something.
Well, I guess we should sleep and take
I've been thinking,
watches.
Brom. I
Yeah,
think that the dying sun means the sunset.
it makes sense. Although the sun sets on the west, right?
In Talia, the sun actually sets on the south.
So we know that the sun sets on the south, right?
So we would follow the sunset.
Yeah, but remember that the soldiers did say that the south was the most dangerous side of the island.
Remember that the soldiers framed us for a crime we didn't commit? Not
Don't
gonna
think
take
it was
advice
the
from.
soldiers, but yeah, someone.
Yeah. Point is, they are not a reliable source. And even if it
Still,
is, all right, right, bro. But even if they are, if even if the South is very dangerous, what are we gonna do? Just sit here and die?
now we just gotta go carefully. Try to be
Oh
as
yeah,
stealthy as possible, stealthy as one can be with a bright blue suit.
that goes without saying in here.
Forgot that you had a bright blue suit.
So yeah,
Hey, maybe someone will think you're a blue oni, from really far away.
a very short blue oni, since
Yeah.
oni are usually taller than you, and I'm like half your size.
They're not usually taller than me.
Maybe a
Me.
baby oni.
Yeah, a baby oni is smaller, right?
Yeah, baby oni with a beard makes total sense.
I don't know if baby onis have beards.
I've
You
never
don't
seen
know
a
if,
baby oni.
yeah, must be terrifying as well, right?
I
What do
can
they do
only
when?
imagine.
Do they eat the mother when they're born?
Oh my god.
Now that you speak of it, I have never seen the female oni.
We have
Oh, we
we have
have the
seen.
one you, yeah,
Yes, the one
Yes.
eye. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. The prostitute. You actually seen a couple of female Oni though. Um, there's a few around in Woolgate.
Well, maybe
Maybe she
they're not
wasn't the
mothers.
mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. All right.
Well, nevertheless, south it is. Tomorrow.
South. Yeah. And we should find some sort of improvised weapon just in case we find something.
Yes. Sticks.
Sticks and stones will break their bones,
And that's good enough for me.
as long as they're broken.
All right. So, um,
I'll take the first watch. Tonight you can rest, Edward.
Thanks, bro.
yes, how does it feel not having the invulnerable dome to protect you?
It feels the same.
I can finally sleep under the moonlight. It's,
Aw.
yeah.
We are invincible in our own way. As long as we have friends around, no one can. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop now.
Okay, so first watch, give me a perception check. All right. Brom, you keep an open eye on things. Nothing really seems to stand out. You do hear a lot of noise coming from the jungle, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's basically just noises from the jungle. Animals, uh, trees moving because of the wind, uh, and whatnot. You do hear. There's also the loud sound of the waves since you're on the beach, so it gets a bit more complicated to hear. But yeah, seems like a peaceful night, at least. Then you go to sleep, and Edward stirred.
Disadvantage?
Yes. Okay. Same as Brom. Just keep an eye out, and nothing really stands out. Keep a sharp ear. Nothing really stands out. And in the morning, you find that the fire has gone out. It was, even with the fire, it was still a very uncomfortable night. So I am going to say that if you had exhaustion, you would not recover exhaustion or hit points. Hit dice, sorry. Hit points you do recover, but not hit dice. Because it was a very, very uncomfortable night. Either way, you get up in the morning and you find that your clothes, while still a bit damp, at least they're not going to be dripping water. It's good enough. They might dry off during the day.
How does the weather look?
The weather, you actually notice that it's clear skies. Doesn't seem like it'll rain. However, once morning the sun comes up, you actually start to notice the temperature is going from super cold at night to super warm. It reaches, let's just say that your damp clothes start getting to a point where they're actually comfortable because of the heat.
Ooh. It fixed itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems to be very much an island of extremes. All right. So, what do you wish to do?
Well,
Start traveling towards the
south.
sunset.
Yeah.
South, yeah.
All right.
And keep an eye out for anything that might resemble an eagle on the way there.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to say you have two major options. You have more, you can decide whatever you want. But as you're there, you, well, you, first of all, you know which direction to go more or less because you saw the sunset. Um, but now you have two options. You can either go through the the beach following the coastline and hopefully not get spotted, because going through the beach and the coastline in general leaves you a lot more visible. It's a lot harder to hide yourselves. Or you can go through the jungle, which allows you to maybe hide yourselves a little bit more, but there are inherent dangers with it. So, which option do you wish to take, or if you have any other, go ahead and tell me.
I think we should go through the beaches.
Yes, I agree. It's better to avoid the
And,
jungle.
yeah, and we are searching for a cove. I assume something like on the cliffs or something,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere near the sand. Yeah.
All right. So you decide to follow the beach. You pick yourselves up by the bootstraps and march on through the beach. I assume take off your shoes, feel the sand between your toes, and off you go. As you walk, you do see that the jungle does follow the beach for most of the trek, most of the way there, and you still hear the same noises. You still keep an eye out, but at least during the morning, nothing really seems to bother you. You do start to realize something. You're thirsty. You have no water or way to gather to keep water on yourselves. And last time you drank anything was on the ship. So you're going to have to start thinking about drinking water soon enough. But the morning passes, and as the afternoon starts rolling in, you do feel the thirst, because while like I said, the nights are cold, the days are rather hot, which means lots of sweating and getting very, very thirsty. So, as you are
Let's
taking a
look for
break,
water.
well, as you are taking a break, this is the first stretch of the trip um, for this day. You got a choice. You can either spend the rest of the day looking for water, uh, which might involve heading into the jungle or not, or you can keep going until night and see what you can find.
I'd prefer looking for water, not take
Yeah,
the risk.
I agree. We should go inland and find some groundwater or something, you know?
Groundwater?
Yeah, like the streams, you know, that go underwater. Sometimes they bubble up from the earth and create small ponds and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that, bro. Alright, let's go look for that groundwater.
All right. So you start heading into the jungle, trying to at least find something that you can drink, possibly even eat. And I want both of you to roll me. This would be survivals. Ooh, Edward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderfully done, Edward.
I am never this lucky.
Yeah.
Ever. Ever, ever, ever.
Well, you are
Actually, it's your second natural 20 today.
yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
first one didn't count.
All right. So you head into the jungle. As you get there, you look around, Edward, and while you do at first not find anything to drink, you do find several fruits, several very juicy fruits that help you with your thirst. Um, you find a couple of trees with these fruits that are weird. You've never seen them before. These are these orange um, colored fruits with a gourd-like shape and these bumps. But when you eat them, when you bite into them, it tastes um, kind of like a melon. It's very sweet, super tasty, and it does quench your thirst a little bit. And at some point, you during the first half of the afternoon, you do encounter this small pond with water. You realize this is mostly a drinking hole.
See? Groundwater.
I have to say, it's a miracle of nature.
Well, for someone that didn't know what he was looking for, you found it pretty fast.
Maybe that's why I found it. Because I didn't know I was looking for it.
They do say you find something when you stop looking for it, so makes sense. Also, these fruits, Maybe we should take some for tomorrow. We could improvise some sort of bag, maybe with my jacket or something.
Maybe we can. Sorry, what?
The fruit. We should take some for tomorrow.
Yeah, but how? Oh, wait. Can I make a bag out of the top part of the suit?
You mean the jacket?
Yes.
Yes. You can definitely attempt to carry stuff in it, yes.
We
Okay.
can get like a long stick and you do some sort of bag and you attach it to the
Yeah.
one end of the
A
stick
hobo
and you
stick.
just put, yeah, because we're
Um,
hobos now.
essentially,
We
essentially,
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
We've always been hobos.
I bet we
We'll.
were hobos with gold.
Yeah.
ah,
And platinum.
Now we're hobos with
Death sentence.
a,
Exile.
all right. So you,
and sunburns.
yes, and lots of sun, but yes, the sun has been blaring down on you. It's been quite bad, quite awful indeed. But you, first of all, you go to the watering hole and you start drinking a little bit, cupping your mouths, drinking the water as you can. It's soothing. It's refreshing. Thankfully, but you do realize that you're not going to be able, while you can carry some fruits, you're not going to be able to carry the water. Um, well, either way, at least you drank quite your fill this day. However, as you are heading back, Edward, I'm going to say, like, wait, what's your passive perceptions again?
I think it's ill. Yeah,
Mine is
11.
12.
Yeah, and Edward, you have 11? Yeah, actually, so it wouldn't be Edward, it would be Brom. Brom, you see movement corner of your eye, and you see this figure up in the trees. You look up and you see this humanoid creature covered in hair, long limbs, crouching down on a branch while holding a vine and looking at you.
Edward, what is that?
I tell you what it is. It's meat.
If only we had our weapons.
I don't care about my weapons. I'm starving. Charge at it.
Well, it's up in the tree, but you charge towards the tree. All right.
Okay, yeah.
As you charge towards the tree, you hear movement in other trees, and you see
Oh boy.
the long-limbed creature go very
Ah,
loud, and you start to hear others as well.
I'm not really that hungry.
Yeah, me neither, bro. Let's run
Let's go to
away.
the beach.
Let's go to the beach. Beach.
And well, you see as another massive, hairy creature, long-limbed creature, jumps down. What the fuck? No, that's not what I wanted. Give me a second. Uh, there we go. All right, so you hear behind you this large creature land on a rock. Four limbs, large fangs. as it looks at you while 4 of those smaller creatures gather surrounding you. We're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay. I just want to say that's bananas.
No more hero points for you.
Yeah, I spent mine. Oh,
Why is Taliesin still here? It's not Taliesin. It's apes.
same thing.
Wow. Alright, so let's see. While the other 4 seem to be aggressive, the other one is sitting down, looking at you, seeing what you're going to do. This massive creature with 4 arms and sharp teeth looks very friendly, by the way. All right.
I does have a friendly face.
Ah, yes, the friendliest of faces. All right, so they rolled a 12. So, Brom, you actually go first. Keep in mind, since you don't have your spellcasting focus, you can't cast any spells that require the material components.
Yeah. I can cast, I think the only one is Mage Armor because it's the race trait that gives me the spell.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll link it on the chat. Just give me a second.
God, this dwarf race. I don't know where you got it. Hordes and seals. Yeah, you don't need material components, so you can in fact cast mage armor on yourself if you wish.
Yeah, but instead of that, I'm gonna grab one of the fruits that we got and I'm gonna throw it to one of the monkeys.
Like throw it
Get it, boy.
hard or go
No,
eat
no, kind
it.
of gently as a peace offering.
Okay. Sure. Actually, this would be more because Edward did start running and screaming at one of them, so he would be closer. But yes. All right, so you throw it at a monkey, and the moment you throw it at a monkey, it slaps the fruit away.
Well, that settles it then. I use my movement to run away.
That would be thick foliage.
They are up on trees, I assume.
No, they landed when
All of them
the
landed.
yes.
Yeah. So the only way is either this way or this way. No, this.
You can go through thick foliage, but it's difficult terrain.
You have plus 10 feet, Lils, don't forget.
Ah, yeah, I'll take it then. So I'd have like 15 feet or something.
So difficult terrain would be half of that, so it will be 15 feet, yes.
Run, Edward! And that's my turn.
Okay. Apes' turn, as they go, and you start seeing they bare their massive, ugly teeth at you. They charge. So, before that, let me just take away this music and put some actual music. Maybe this.
Maybe Mr. Gun.
I can't. It's copyrighted.
Oh yeah, the copyright. I forgot about that.
Well, we gotta record our own version then.
Yeah.
Leave, book the studio.
So,
Okay.
so 2 monkeys on each of you. You well, apes, sorry, you do find that they are not as standing on their squat legs. They are not as tall as a human, especially. Actually, they're about as tall as Brom, each of them. All right, so they're going to try to hit you with their fists. And okay, the first one. And what's your AC right now? Yours is 8, Edward, right?
No, it's 9.
Oh, okay.
I don't have -2.
Yeah,
but
yes.
yeah.
Sorry. And Brom.
Might as well be 8.
Your AC is
Mine is
13?
yeah.
Alright, so 13, that means Brom, as they start to try to punch and claw at you, you dodge the first one, but the second one hits you once with his fist, and you take 8 points of damage. Ooh, pretty fucking good. Oh, shit. Yeah. Alright, so you take those 8 points of damage. The other
I
ones
did.
try to attack Edward the ape.
Haha.
Funny.
Yeah, and they hit twice. 1 each. Edward, you take a total of 10 damage.
I am the tank now.
Good. You take the 4 of them.
I am the running tank now.
This one, you still can. Alright, Edward.
Well, I dash,
Alright.
so 40 feet.
Okay.
I go here, but 40 feet.
Cool. You're gonna take attack opportunity from 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yep. So, let's see. All of them hit. You take a total of... So... I am mathing, guys.
Okay. If it's less than 57, I'm fine.
Take 32 points of damage.
Okay, it's less than 50.
No, sorry, 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, so you dash, you start running, so I'm just gonna say you disengage from this battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brom.
I disengage and use my 25 feet movement.
It's still difficult terrain.
Yeah, so I use my 12.5 feet movement.
So you don't even need to disengage, because, well, this one is still not...
I do because one of them, yeah.
So is that what you're gonna do? Okay. Alright. Is that all you do?
Yes.
Okay. So it's their turn. As the apes... Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay.
Oh, perfect, they're running away.
That was excellent. Alright. Unfortunately, Brom, one of them actually goes after Edward, but the other one all start to just fall upon Brom. As Edward, as you see, actually, all of them would fall upon Brom because he's a good meal. He looks fat and
Hey, Edward has more meat. He's double my size.
yeah, he's also running much faster. you know,
Tiny
the-
legs.
You don't need to run faster than the lion. You just need to run faster than the other gazelles.
Yeah. I only get your 10 feet movement if I'm near you, right, Edward?
If you start my turn within 10 feet of me.
Start
Yeah.
start your
Uh,
turn.
Yeah, if you start your turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so, Brom, they're all going to attack you.
Good. I'm tanking.
Good. You get hit 5 times. No, 4 times. Alright, so you take a total of... Okay. You take 26 points of damage.
I'm still standing.
Ooh. And that's their total turn. Edward. You...
One followed me, right?
No, all 4 of them jumped on Brom because he's the slow one of the pack.
Okay, so I run a bit back. Can I reach Brom?
You have your movement. You can totally reach Brom. Yes.
Okay. And I grab this monkey.
Grab that monkey. I was gonna make a spank the monkey joke, but
No, it's better than that.
Let's not get into that. Yeah. So you grab the monkey. So you try to grapple the monkey. Roll me a athletics opposing the monkeys. Even then, you roll the natural 1, so you still win. So
Nice.
You use your action to, well, you use one of your attacks to grapple the monkey. You still have another attack if you wish to do something.
Okay, and I punch him in the face.
Okay, so you grab the monkey, you punch the monkey in the face. Roll an attack.
Okay, it's just a +6, but I'm using the sword. So it's -1, so 22.
Yeah, it totally hits the monkey.
Damage is 1 plus strength, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
monkey takes what? 4 damage.
Yes, exactly 4 damage.
Yeah. So you punch the monkey. And, well, again, ape, but whatever. And it looks kind of confused and hurt. You hurt its feelings. But it's still like struggling in your arms. Brom.
I can't outrun them, Edward. Please run away, save yourself.
No, I wanna eat a monkey.
You're the only hope to save Jenny. I'll hold them back.
No, I want to eat them, bro.
Can't eat all of them. They are too many. You die.
They are 5.
But one of them is giant.
6 seconds, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not-
gonna use. Go on.
Go. I'm not gonna leave you behind, bro.
We must fight then. And I'm gonna use my action to do the second wind surge, healing surge thing.
Healing surge. Okay, you're gonna use hit dice to heal yourself. Roll those hit dice. Plus Constitution, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, plus Constitution
So-
per dice used.
Yeah, so it's 20.
Yep. So you heal 20 HP.
And can I still, like, even without my instrument, do inspiration?
Yeah. You can totally use it. Inspiration comes in many forms. You can use inspiration to just by telling Edward that you're doing a good job, buddy.
Right, then I'm gonna use the bonus action to inspire Edward.
Edward, you feel the inspiration swell. into you. Conspire.
I can eat the monkey. I can eat the monkey.
Yes.
Eat
go
them,
beat the
Edward.
monkey.
Eat them all.
Yes.
Go beat that monkey. Anyway, it is now, however, the monkey's turn, as one of them is grappling Edward, and it is going to try to break free from Edward. So Edward, roll a
Athletics.
athletics, yes. Versus its athletics. Unfortunately, it does break free from your hold, as they are surprisingly strong. Like, you're having a tough time. This creature is half your size almost, and you're having a tough time holding on to him. He breaks free, but that is his action. This one actually attacks you, Edward, as the new target. Ah, cool. He misses both attacks. Rolled really badly.
Really, really badly.
Yeah. And, well, the other two are going to attack Brom. As they move around. Boom, boom. Okay, so two of them hit, one each. Brom, you take a total of 12 damage.
Alright.
Edward!
I'm gonna punch the monkey. Can I? Yeah, I can punch twice. I'm gonna punch the monkey twice.
Yes,
The
you
one
can
that I was holding.
punch the monkey twice. That's a hit.
Whoop.
So that's another 4 damage.
4 damage.
And that is another hit. And you hear a crack as the monkey suddenly goes limp from your second punch.
Brom, I got an improvised weapon.
Your fists?
The monkey.
Cool. Brom, it's your turn.
Ah, by seeing Edward fight so bravely with his hands, I decided to do the same.
You can still cast spells, dude.
Me? I can't.
You can. You can cast any spell that doesn't require a material component.
Oh, I can do the verbal spells then.
Yeah, verbal and somatic spells.
But I thought I needed my focus.
No, you need a focus when it's a material component is needed.
Well, that's great to know.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
No. That means we
Nope.
could have escaped the goddamn prison. But yeah,
Does it?
cool. Does I have dimension door?
Boy, yes you do.
Yeah.
Do you?
So, yeah, I do.
I thought it was the violin that had. No, it's you. It's you.
No, it's me.
Brom.
Yeah.
It's actual Brom. I thought you knew.
Nope.
No, me neither.
I don't usually play spellcaster, so.
Yeah. Well, either way, what do you plan to do?
Well, I'm gonna look at this monkey and I'm gonna mock his face because he has a monkey face. And I wanna use vicious mockery on it.
Yes, I assume vicious mockery. Alright. The monkey does not understand you, but its feelings are hurt. Which one?
This one.
Okay. So it takes 6 damage. And its feelings were thoroughly hurt. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the monkey's turn. And the monkeys are angrily beating on Brom and also at Edward. Edward, you take 2 hits. take 9 points of damage. Ooh. Brom, you take 2 hits. One of them is a natural 20.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Ooh. Ooh.
How much did it hurt?
Okay. So that's for the natural 20, just the natural 20. That's
13.
12 points of damage. And for the second hit, it's 9 points of damage.
And I'm out.
Okay, so Edward, you see Brom cast a spell on one of them, and then they start beating on him, just lashing out and hitting him with everything they have as he just falls down. You're currently dying. Edward.
Can I use the monkey as an improvised weapon?
I will allow you to use the monkey as an improvised weapon.
Okay. I will use Divine Smite with the monkey.
Go ahead and use Divine Smite.
I attack this one. I attack this one.
Okay.
It's a...
You don't have proficiency with monkeys, so
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So it's just a +3.
Okay.
Okay, that is a hit.
So it's 3 damage
Uh,
plus Divine Smite.
No, wait. Improvised weapons is a 1d4.
Is it? Or is that for the Tavern Brawler feat?
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Improvised weapons. Sometimes characters don't have many. I think this is actually the first time we've used improvised weapons. An object that bears no resemblance to a weapon. Okay, here's the thing. An object that bears no resemblance to a weapon deals 1d4 damage. If a character uses a ranged weapon, makes a melee attack. Okay, doesn't affect. Oh, cool. Listen to this. An improvised weapon includes any object you can wield with 1 or 2 hands, such as broken glass, a table leg, a frying pan, a wagon wheel, or a dead goblin.
Nice.
Dead monkey, same thing. What about a live monkey? Could you use it as an improvised weapon?
Maybe.
I doubt you would accept it, but...
Yes, it would be quite miffed. Yes, but
Nevertheless,
so 1d4.
it's a second slot Divine Smite.
Oof, okay.
I'm gonna destroy my monkey before I kill the other one.
Depending on the damage you do, yes.
Okay, so 1d4 plus strength or just 1d4?
Plus strength, yes. Because you're still using your strength to attack.
Okay, so it's 4.
So 4
and
plus...
Yeah, nice.
So you deal 23 points to the monkey. There is a sudden explosion of light. And the monkey that you hit is flattened and in pieces, while the monkey that you hit with is also burst apart, and you only have its leg in your hand.
Nice. And with its leg, I turn to this other monkey, and I do the same.
Okay, I'm going to say in this case, the leg only deals 1 damage.
Okay.
Plus strength.
Okay, so...
Inspiration?
Alright, so you use your inspiration.
1d8. Okay, 16.
16, that's a hit. I assume second level.
Divine Smite at a second level.
Okay.
Yes.
Just going full Nova on the monkeys. This was the one that already got hit by Brom, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's a 11 plus 1 plus your strength, so that's 15 points of damage. Another monkey that explodes in the light.
And I just roar to these other monkeys.
Yes, you roar, and then you look down, and you no longer have a monkey in your hand.
I don't need to. I have fear.
Yes. Well, before that, Brom has a bad saving throw to do.
Straight D20, right?
That's a fail, so you are at dying 2. We have different rules for death, which is if you reach dying 4, currently Brom is at dying 2, reach dying 4 by failing the saving throw for 3 times, you die, and if you pass at any of the times, you are stable and not dying, you're just unconscious. Currently Brom is at dying 2, so this is not going to end well, Brom, if this keeps up. However, the monkeys, this monkey is terrified. He's going to start running away. And when he does, this one. Second. For the stream. There we go. When he does, the big one suddenly jumps from the rock and he just lands on top of the small one, crushing him. Beating his chest with all 4 fists. That's all he does. As he now sees that maybe it's a good time for him to step in, because this guy just blew up monkeys. Edward.
I'm gonna give Brom 25 HP with lay on hands.
Alright, so you reach down and you grab Brom, and there's a healing surge that comes over him. Brom, you wake up. You do have 1 wound, so if you go down, you instantly go to dying 2.
Yes.
Alright. Brom, what do you do? You're on the ground. Surrounded by exploded monkeys.
I'm gonna grab Edward and use Dimension Door to get the hell out of there.
Alright. So you grab Edward, as Edward looks at you like, not now, Brom. And then you jump into the portal that forms out of thin air. And you vanish.
Can I use my reaction to grab a piece of a monkey?
No, you just have a little piece of monkey in your hand.
Oh,
From
okay.
the explosion. Piece of monkey leg.
Is it already cooked?
No, there.
It's divine.
But yeah.
It's divine. Alright. So you teleported out of there. Ending, hopefully, battle. Since I assume you went the full 500 feet.
Yeah, like towards the beaches.
Okay, so you went the full 500 feet, and then you started dashing, and you reach the beach, and for a moment, it seems like you're in the clear.
You know, Edward, I was so shocked by that trial that I forgot I have ways of escaping the cell.
Yes. I also forgot that I can summon my horse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
You know, I also had a spell to open the lock of the cell. Yeah.
Well, it's done now. Don't worry, bro.
Now we just focus on getting out of here and
Sounds like
saving
a plan.
Jenny.
Well,
Most importantly, killing the cannibals. No, I'm kidding. We have to
What?
save Jenny.
Oh, yeah, the cultists, you mean?
Yeah, the cultist.
alright. So what do you guys plan to do now? You're
Eat
on the
the
beach.
monkey.
You have
Let's-
It's not enough to feed you properly, but you do have the fruit. So for today, you still have food.
It's a treat,
Yes.
and then we have fruit.
So you're gonna try to start a fire again?
Yeah, I use prestidigitation to light up a campfire.
God.
I just look at Brom like, okay,
you know,
yeah.
it was
yeah,
fun
don't worry.
watching you rubbing those sticks together.
Shut up, you didn't know.
Okay, so
I was gonna do this as soon as you failed, but I mean, you actually did it.
actually,
Of course.
I do want to point something out. If you want firewood, you're gonna have to go back into the jungle.
Um, we don't need to go
They're
as
500
deep.
feet away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
just
yes,
to
you're
the border.
You're gonna have to roll another survival and see if you
Yeah.
can gather the sticks.
It's
I
okay.
help him this time.
Okay. So Edward, roll a survival with advantage.
Isn't it a normal survival now?
It's not nightfall yet.
Ah, alright.
This was middle of the afternoon. Okay. God, it's very difficult, quite difficult to find proper stuff to make a fire with. You do manage to get some sticks, but it's not going to last you the whole day, the whole night.
Okay, we just need to cook mainly.
And like we can switch our turns. You know, you take the first one because you'll have the campfire light, and I'll take the second one because I don't really
Yeah.
need it to see. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice idea.
So you start building up your fire, and you start trying to cook what you managed to take from the monkey while eating fruit as well. And the night starts to fall. The sun starts to
Guys,
set.
just a fun fact. My grandpa, when he was living in Africa, he loved some
Monkey?
sausages. Yeah, yeah. He didn't know it was monkey. When it was, he could never eat those again.
Wow.
But he loved those. He traveled like 20 kilometers just to get them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
what a way to find out.
Yep.
All right. So, well, this time you're the one enjoying your meal as you are cooking the monkey. The night starts to fall, like I said. But then, as you are eating, you do hear in the distance movement. And you spot approaching the small camp that you just made. Um, you spot, I would say, three figures, but it's more like two large figures and a really, really big figure
Okay.
as they start approaching the place where you made your campfire. And you start seeing in the distance these red-skinned humanoid figures.
I cast Healing Surge on myself.
Well, you don't cast healing surge, you use your
I
healing surge.
use Healing Surge.
You use
Ah,
healing surge.
I use mage armor.
I'm gonna say you can cast mage armor. Alright. So, okay, so you heal
24.
24, and you suddenly see that these are indeed Oni. These are indeed two normal Oni, which means large humanoids, followed by a massive one. You see that one of them has these robes um, with very short robes. They only cover about to the thigh, and he has this large mace, almost like a club, a little bit more stylized, over his shoulder. The other one has what appears to be a spear. However, it's not like the spears you're used to. It has this thinner blade and longer than the almost triangular spears you're used to. And then there's the big one, who's this is literally a club, a large, massive club. It is about a third taller than the other ones. He has this large belly, but then you think, oh, he's pretty fat. But then as he gets closer, you see it's all muscle, almost like those really strong sumo wrestlers.
Yeah.
And he has this large, long top knot, and glaring at you as they saw the fire. And then you do notice behind that one that you didn't see before because of the big one is another Oni, slightly smaller, two horns, while the other ones all have one horn, walking slowly a bit further, a few feet further from the other ones. He has long, the same kimono style clothing as the Oni you saw in the little bit, and a sword that is on his hip. As they get closer, they stop, and you hear them speak to each other in a language you've heard other Oni speak, but you don't really understand.
Maybe we can outrun them, Brom.
Ah, they are still far. Do you wanna
They
try?
they are about 50 feet away from
Okay, I think that's far enough so we can run away from them.
Let's go.
Okay, so we dash.
Okay, so you start dashing, and the moment you start dashing, they start running after you. All right, so we're gonna do a chase.
Okay.
Options. You want to go through the beach, or do you want to go into the jungle?
The
I'd say,
jungle.
mm,
Like, we can't run it in sand.
Well, you can. It's
yeah,
just
yeah, but in the jungle there's more, coverage, places where we can hide.
Yeah.
It's easier for them to stop seeing us. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you're
That's
gonna go into the jungle.
yeah.
All right. So you all start dashing into the jungle, and you hear, and they start with their weapons out. They start running after you, and you see the big one Come, human!
I was talking to you, Edward.
Oh god.
Yeah, you see these four Oni are chasing you. You actually notice the first three are running, the other one is still just walking. Um, and you head into the jump. So I want both of you, first of all, to roll me athletics rolls. While they also roll their athletics.
Man, this is not my athletics day.
You forgot to do your push-ups.
Yeah.
You managed to grapple the monkey, so he just broke free before. All right. You do notice something. As these Oni start chasing you, they start gaining speed very fast. They are highly focused on you as their targets, and they are, let's say, highly enraged as they rush towards you. Edward, you start lagging behind as Brom, surprisingly, even with his shorter legs, gains a bit more distance as Edward, you miss this tall branch that you hit your head against and it slows you down a little bit. And they continue to run after you, but they are gaining speed on you, Edward.
Okay. Not a problem.
Totally not a problem. Now, you continue your dash, and Brom and Edward, yeah, I want you to do another athletics rolls, unless you have something else that you want to do your action.
I would stick to athletics.
Okay,
I think I would like to try to find a place to hide.
all right.
I don't know, maybe a small hollow tree, some hole. I don't know.
The thing you can definitely do that, but you do know that if they spot you heading into the hiding spot, uh, it's going to be very difficult for them to not go after you there. To properly hide, they need to lose sight on you.
Guess I'll stick to running then.
You can, however, sacrifice uh, your running, lag a little bit behind, and in exchange, you can try to spot a place for you to hide in the distance, like a better location to go through.
Yeah, I'll try to, like, I keep running and try to spot the best direction, like the one that offers me more coverage and that might have a better place to hide.
All right, so you're gonna focus on that while running. I want you then to roll me a perception, while Edward rolled just straight athletics. Okay, so that's a fail and a pass. Okay. As you start focusing, Edward was lagging behind, and for a moment you think, okay, I gotta slow down to help Edward, and Edward just runs right past you.
Oh, come on.
It's the Oni, bro.
Yes.
They'll eat our bones.
However, Brom, you neither find a good place to hide, a better location to run through, and you also are lagging behind, and they are gaining in very fast. Third time, so let's see. What do you wish to do?
Well, I'm trying to get as much speed as I can
So
to catch up
athletics.
with Edward.
athletics. Edward, are you still using athletics?
Yes.
Keep in mind, the more you use the same skill, like we used to do, the more you use the same skill, the higher the DC is going to start getting.
Yeah, I remember that. It's just the one I'm best.
Okay. So both of you roll athletics. I keep forgetting about monkeys. What is this? This is not entertaining. Okay. There we go. Alright, so this time, Brom, you're Brom, you're gaining some speed. You're getting closer as Edward is lagging behind a little bit again. It's almost like you're surpassing each other, like competing, and Brom goes first, then you go first, then Brom goes first, then Edward goes first.
Like, oh shit, gotta wait for Brom. Oh shit, gotta wait for Edward.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. As you're doing this, though, you start to realize this is the monkey's territory, because you see the fruit tree. You just you gathered the fruit from where you gathered the fruit up ahead. You're running straight towards the monkey territory.
Maybe the monkey can kill the Oni. Or maybe the Oni can kill the monkey. Either way, it's a win.
Yeah, let's just continue running. Let them kill each other. I don't care at this point.
Yeah, let's just hope that they don't both join up against us.
All right. So you continue running, and you're pushing yourselves, running as fast as you can, and suddenly you hear as the giant ape with 4 arms beating his chest, and you see up ahead on a tree that is currently tilting and bending under the weight of the creature. It jumps down towards you, trying to land. I want both of you to roll dexterity saving throws. Right. Edward, you just barely pass as you jump to the side and roll, while Brom, you look up, let out this tiny little eep, and the monkey's foot just comes crashing down on you. You take 5 points of damage, and you are prone.
Billy opened the door. She's so adorable.
your puppy wuppy,
Yeah.
your good girl.
Come on, Billy. Eat the monkeys. Eat the Oni. Eat them all.
All right. So you manage to dodge the monkey Edward, and you do see Brom under the monkey's foot, struggling.
I kick the monkey.
You kick the monkey.
Yeah, like I kick him off him.
Okay. So for your action, then you're going to try to kick the monkey off. So roll me a pure strength, please. Actually, no, athletics, because you're trying to push him. Versus the monkey's athletics. All right, Edward. Here's what happens. You go, get off him, you asshole! And you go to do a big mule kick, and it's like hitting a rock wall. Like you feel this shock throughout your leg as the creature just looks down at you and roars in your face. At this point, you do hear in the distance the Oni. Come back here! They are approaching. At the Brom, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to crawl from under the monkey's foot.
Okay, roll an acrobatics against his athletics.
That'll do it.
Oh shit! Wow, good job, Brom.
Finally.
Yeah, Brom, you managed to when he roared at Edward, you managed to slip out of the monkey's from under the monkey's foot. Right. At this point, though, you do see the Oni. They start to approach and they see the monkey, and they start to slow down a little bit. The monkey starts beating his chest, looking between you, the Oni, you. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna try to look as harmless as possible to the big ass ape monkey
I'm a baby.
thing. I
I
do
point
those
at the
adorable
Oni.
kitty eyes.
Okay. Roll an animal handling. Okay. Considering you blew up the rest of this creature's minions, it looks at you as you show him your blue pearls, your beautiful blue eyes, and it just wants to eat your face. Edward, what are you planning to do?
I point at the Oni. Go eat him, boy.
Cool. As its action, it's going to try to punch you.
Alright.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so as its action is. Ooh, better yet. It has 5 attacks.
It does have 5 attacks. I
Yes.
remember these monsters from another campaign.
No.
Well, it does have 4 arms and a mouth, so
Yeah.
So a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. So, like I said, it wants to eat Brom, so it's going to try to bite Brom. Does not bite Brom, as Brom. It snaps out of just air as Brom dodges to the side, and then it's going to claw. So 2 for each of you.
my C is now 16 because I have the mage armor.
Yes, for 8 hours, I remember. So 1 hit on Brom, take 5 points of damage. And 2 hits on Edward. You take 18 points of damage. Bit of a discrepancy, I realize.
Hey, it happened.
Yeah. So that was its turn, and I am going to now put combats because you're going to roll initiative. Stop moving, Edward.
There's a bug. I'm just gonna restart the
Okay.
Roll 20.
refresh the page. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a black triangle spawning out of Edward, and I was
that
moving
is-
it around to see. Yeah.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Nope.
Not at all.
Okay, I forgot the Oni. Give me a sec.
It's still here. Awesome. Leave the Oni alone.
There we go. I should move
They don't need
this
to be
where
bothered.
it doesn't bother anyone. Okay, so you roll your initiatives?
I did.
Yeah. Oh wait.
You didn't have.
Refresh it.
Oh, there you lied to me.
You didn't.
You lied to me, and I believed in you, and you lied to me.
That's well.
Surprisingly, you only see the three Oni. You don't see the fourth one.
Yeah, he was walking.
Yeah. It's like the I can't be asked to run, so yeah.
Yeah, typical bosses.
Typical bosses. Yeah. So the ape first. The ape is angry and it wants to eat Brom. Because, you know, the prettier they are, the tastier they are. I think. I don't know. Let's go with that. So it's going to
You know
try to.
this.
Yeah. I'm going to change music to something cool.
The smaller you are, the more concentrated the flavor.
Yeah. All right. Let's maybe this one. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. So the ape tries to bite Brom. Brom, your AC is now 16, so it does miss, but it's going to beat on both of you. So it hits Brom twice. Brom, you take 17 points of damage.
Guess who's down?
So Edward, you see one of the large hands grab Brom's leg and start smashing him against the ground. Bam, bam, bam. That said, Brom, you still have a wound, so you are currently at dying 2. And he's going to attack Edward. Hits Edward once, you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright. So, that's the big monkey. The big monkey's turn. Raw.
I'm gonna be rolling the death saving throw.
That's it. DC is currently 12, so you are now at dying 3. One more, and we no longer have Brom with us. Oof, Edward, what do you do?
I'm gonna move over here without
Yep,
proccing
you
an
move
attack of
around
opportunity.
the monkey.
And I'll give Brom 10 HP
Okay.
with Lay on Hand.
Brom, you, for the second time this day, you suddenly wake up. And Edward has never looked more beautiful in your life.
Oh, Edward.
Oh, Edward.
Brom with co-workers, please.
I'll try to keep it in my pants.
Oh my. Alright, so let us continue with this. This.
Shitstorm. That's
Monkey business.
I was trying to imagine a less crude term for it. But sure. The Oni.
like we actually have a monkey. He can make
Oh,
this
shit.
a literal feces storm. He can start.
Alright, so Oni, this big one charges at the other big one, and he tries to smash the ape. Let's see. He swings his great club. That is a hit. That is damage. So he hits the monkey, and the monkey turns to the side, and they growl at each other. Like, have you guys seen King Kong? Any King Kong movie?
Yeah, obviously.
Pretty much this. Two big, they're about the same size. Same wall of muscle, only one of them has 4 arms, the other one has a club. So probably cooler than King Kong. I don't know. This one charges here. And he goes to stab the monkey. Alright, so boom. That is a hit. And ooh, okay, not bad. It stabs the monkey and the monkey bleeds. This one though, he goes here and he tries to stab Edward. Actually, he has the club, so he tries to swing his large club-like weapon at Edward, trying to knock him out. Or kill him, whatever comes first. That is a hit.
Is this the one with the sword on the hilt? Or was it the one that was walking?
No, the one that was walking, you don't even see him. This
Okay.
is the one with
Yeah.
the big club.
No, I'm asking who had the sword on the hilt. Was this one? Was
On
it
the
this one
hip.
or the one?
Oh, the one with the sword on the hip is the one that was walking.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, no, he's going to clobber you. He hits, and you take 11 points of damage. Okay, Big Ape time. Big Ape sees the other big guy and just rushes at him. Big clash between the two. So bite. So Oni's AC is ooh, yeah, he's wearing no armor, so he's as let's just say he's as easy to hit as a certain paladin. He hits with every single attack.
Good job, Mike.
Yes, good. Let me just do maths real quick. That's 22 plus. I'm actually going to tell you, he deals 37 points of damage.
Whoa.
As he starts staring into the Oni, and the Oni looks visibly hurt. He looks very, very bloody, let's just say. Very injured, actually. Brom, you're on the ground.
I gotta use half my movement to get up,
Yes.
and I assume this is still difficult terrain, right?
Yes, you're standing on the difficult terrain.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to inspire Edward, and my main action to heal him with a cure wounds at 3rd level.
Okay, cool.
Oof. Thanks.
Right, so you reach out and you grab Edward's hand as you stand up. He helps you up, and you go, "You got this, buddy. I believe in you." And you heal him for 19 HP. Ooh, almost what you lost. Oh no, you lost less than that. Right. Okay, Edward.
I'm going to try and disarm this one.
Oh, bizarre. Okay, so that would be opposing athletics. Actually, no. Give me 2 seconds to see the actual
Okay.
rules. These are action. A creature can use a weapon attack to knock a... Okay. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's athletic check or dexterity acrobatics check. If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage or effect, but the defender drops the weapon. The attacker has disadvantage on its attack if the attacker is holding the weapon in 2 hands, which he is. The target has advantage on the ability check. If it is larger, it does not count as a larger creature. Okay, so you do an attack with disadvantage.
Where's the... There. Yeah. And natural. I'm gonna roll inspiration. Natural.
You don't feel very inspired right now.
No.
Well,
Hey,
it is
he might
something.
roll a 7.
Okay, okay. So, so that is an 8 total, correct?
Yeah.
Versus the guys. Athletics roll. Let's see. Yeah, no. So you try to grab on, and you grab on, and you pull, and the guy just looks at you, not budging an inch.
Was this an attack? Can I use extra attack to try
Yes.
again?
Yes, you can,
Alright,
because you have the extra attack feature.
so I'll do just that.
Okay, disadvantage again,
And now the inspiration.
and you still have the inspiration because it didn't.
Okay,
So 18 versus.
much better.
You rolled an 8. So, Edward, you currently have in your hands a warhammer. It's basically the stats of a warhammer.
Ah, yes!
So it does have versatile, so you can use it as
I
2-handed.
use it two-handed, 1d10 plus strength,
That
correct?
is your turn, though. The Oni, the big one, tries to smash the monkey. He's very focused on the monkey. Hits the monkey. Doesn't deal as much damage to the monkey as the monkey dealt to him. But the monkey does seem he's starting to get hurt. Meanwhile, the other Oni is stabbing the monkey. And he stabs the monkey. The monkey takes stabby damage. The monkey is looking injured, as is the big one. The other one, you try to take his weapon. He's angry, and you see him draw a short sword from behind from his belt. It's a curved blade, single-edged blade. And he's going to try to stab you with the short sword. Yeah, he hits twice. Okay. You take 8 points of damage from the first hit and 5 points of damage from the second. Ooh, no, sorry. You take 8 points of damage. He only has 1 attack. I was
Even better.
Yeah, 8 points of damage. Okay. Big Ape time. Big Ape has a difficult decision. Run away or kill everyone.
Kill everyone. Kill everyone.
I am
Start by
going
the
to.
bad ones.
Big Ape decides to kill everyone.
Yes.
Everyone.
Save us for last.
Well,
I do adorable puppy eyes again.
well, the big one is the main target right now. So. He hits 4 times. Let's see. So that's 12, 18. Yeah, so guys, you just see the monkey grabs the big Oni and starts to tear his arms clean off his sockets, with each arm grabbing
Wow.
on, just rips blood spilling everywhere as the monkey roars, beating his chest with the flailing arms.
Ah, after he finishes, who does he look to?
Currently, he's looking towards the general direction of everyone else.
Okay.
Okay, Brom.
Well, I'm gonna take an action to disengage, and I'm gonna use my 12.5 feet of movement to go here.
Okay. Being a dwarf sucks sometimes.
Yeah,
Actually,
and bonus.
actually, because of Edward's aura, you actually have 15 feet.
Oh, then I go like 5 feet back again. 5 more, yeah. And I'm gonna use the bonus action to inspire Edward again.
Okay.
I feel inspired.
Edward, you feel as inspired as you can possibly feel in this very bloody moment. Edward, it is your turn.
I will start by smacking this one
Okay.
using both hands. Plus the inspiration.
Okay. Roll that inspiration.
14.
14. 14 does hit. These guys have high armor, not great dexterity, so it does hit.
I will use a level 1 smite.
Okay.
Here's the weapon damage. And
7 damage. Okay. You hit him, and he staggers a bit. He seems to be bloodied from that hit, but he is angrily looking at you.
I will hit him again.
Okay.
So that's a hit. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, last one hit, so.
And another smite.
Okay. So with both hits, you bash him once and glares at you. Then you bash him again, another explosion of light. And he goes down. Just.
And I move over here.
Okay. You move over there. Yes. I actually forgot. Brom, you should have taken an attack opportunity before from the monkey. Oh no, you disengaged. That's right.
Disengage, yeah.
Oni's turn. And you see at this moment this one here, the one that was walking. You see him look between the Oni. There are bloody and dying monkey. Then Edward. He calmly keeps walking. Meanwhile, this poor bastard is being surrounded by the giant monkey and the guy with the giant club. And
Yay! The monkey's in our team now, on our team.
Yeah,
Temporarily.
he's going to
Yeah.
disengage and move next to his buddy.
Whoa,
So he dodges as you swing at him, and then it's the big ape. And guess who he's going to attack?
The dead Oni.
So you guys know each other very well. Yeah. Friends forever. All right. So he's going to attack Edward. So Edward, get ready to
Live
some damage.
forever.
Yes.
Live some long life. Happy.
You still
Mary,
have-
settle down.
Oh my god, your AC is still 8, right?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
I didn't disarm armor. I didn't disarmor.
Yeah. So he hits you 4 times.
Ooh.
So he actually misses the bite, so he basically just hits you with 4 fists. He's fisting you good. Sorry, I had to.
We gotta stop all this in window. we just have to.
Shut up. Let's see. Take 20 points of damage.
Okay. That's a number.
No, sorry, 22.
That's
a
a bigger
different-
number.
All right. Oh, you're still up. Staggering, but still up. Monkey beats his chest, covered in blood. Brom.
Well, I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers on the monkey on 2nd level.
Okay, Dissonant Whispers. So the monkey has a wisdom saving throw? Yes. Wisdom saving throw. Ooh, rolled a natural 20.
That's okay. I think it still takes half damage. And
Yes. So
still missing the die from the 2nd level slot. Just 1 second.
So that's 5 damage. Okay, so monkey staggers for a bit, but he does do a good job at keeping up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna move closer to Edward and inspire him with my last inspiration die.
Thank you, Brom.
What do you say to Edward?
Maybe we'll die here in the middle of the jungle, alone, without no one knowing.
Over my dead body, we will.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah,
one is
that's
sparing Edward.
reaction.
Yeah. I agree. That's pretty good, pretty badass. So, Edward, you feel inspired. What do you do?
Yeah, I smack the monkey.
Smack that monkey.
I'm gonna use the sword, but it's -1. One attack. So it's an 18. Does it hit the monkey?
Yes, it does. The monkey is big, not really hard to hit.
Level 1 smite. Because the monkey's big.
Roll that smite.
There we go.
How do you want to do this?
The smack him in the head and it blows up.
Yeah, okay, so you cave, you make this big arcing swing, smash him in the head, and it just caves in, and then it stumbles, does another step, and then it falls down towards Brom, but doesn't really hit Brom.
Okay.
And after this, we level up from the ape's experience and we're full HP now.
Yep. Yes, we are.
Can that be Oni, bitches?
Yes,
No,
totally.
seriously,
works.
I'm gonna move over here
Okay.
and smack the Oni that was with us.
Okay.
So that's one hit, one attack. Wait. Inspiration.
You can use inspiration.
I will.
Come on.
12.
Just enough to hit.
Just enough to
Nice.
hit. That's what I like to hear. And smite at second level.
Second level. Okay. That's 9 plus.
Here it is. Okay.
Okay, so that's 24 points of damage as you one shot kill this guy. He just crushes down into the ground.
And I move over here.
You move over there. It's just saving
You're
him the trouble.
next.
Yeah.
Just saving him the trouble of having to take a step towards you.
The
Well,
man has done enough walking.
and he's slow. It would take like 5 minutes to do those 5 feet. So
Yeah. All right. So it is that Oni's turn, and he looks at you, and you see him start to draw his curved blade, the same type of sword that Owen has, the katana. As he draws it, looks at you, looks at the explosion you just caused. You. I was going to capture you and sell you in the market. But now I'll just take your head and put it on a spike.
I spit on his face.
As you spit on his face, he suddenly charges forward. His blade cuts through the air, cutting your spit
I was hoping you would say that.
as he slashes at you. Let's see. Yeah, he hits you. So you take.
Yeah.
You
More than 5?
yes. So he
I'm out.
slashes at you, and as you spit, he cuts the spit, cuts you, and Brom, you just see Edward fall down. That was his turn. The big ape is dead, so whatever. Brom, it's your turn. Just see the Oni cut down Edward.
well, I'm gonna use my movement to get closer. My 12.5 feet. So like here.
Wobbly.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use dissonant whispers on that guy at 3rd level.
Okay. Okay. So dissonant whispers. He also does a saving throw. He fails with a 6. So that's 3rd level. So it's yes. Okay. 16 points of damage.
And he has to move away. Yeah.
You see him grab his head as he seems to be filled with this terrible pain. This magic. And he has to move away. I don't really have more map, so just assume that he moves 30 feet away.
Does he walk or does
Yes.
he run?
Yes, fuck you.
Slowly walks away.
Yeah, just imagine that he's 30 feet away.
Okay.
Edward, you know what to do.
Yes.
Death saving throw.
I know it all too well.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so you now have dying 2. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Oni's turn. He has to walk 30 feet to get where he is, and then... Oh, cool, he still reaches Brom.
Look.
Yeah. He takes his sword. Actually, no. What am I doing? He walks 30 feet to get where... Yeah, so he basically just dashes back to Brom. That's his whole turn.
Makes sense, because he used his speed to go away. Yeah.
So he's basically walking very, very fast. Brom.
Is this still difficult terrain?
No,
Oh,
that
like-
part from where you are, it's normal terrain.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go like here. I use my action to disengage, and I move the rest of the movement like here, probably.
Unfortunately, you cannot inspire Edward while he is in a coma.
I don't have inspiration either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Edward.
Okay.
Okay, so you're stable.
Okay.
Dying one.
Yes,
Yeah.
dying one. That's true.
Dying one.
Dying one.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. All right, it's Dioni's turn, and he.
We need to reach dying 0, basically.
Yeah.
So if you pass next, you stabilize. If you fail, well,
Yeah, just one question. Since I went down twice, like I would have 2 wounds, right? So I start at dying 2.
you started dying too. Yes.
Not that it matters.
Well, let's see. He walks over to you and goes, "Now, what is a human and a dwarf doing in our island?"
Believe me, we're not here because we want to.
Maybe I'll spare you and just kill the other one.
How about you spare us both?
And he swings his sword at you. Ooh, rolled a 7. Okay. That is a miss. And a 12. That is a miss. Brom, you dodge the super fast swings. Brom. Before that, he actually goes, "You're small, but you move very well."
I guess you're used to fighting tall enemies.
Yes,
You gotta aim lower.
I will. What do you do, Brom?
I use Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Edward.
Okay, Edward. You
Thank you.
almost saw Darman, your god, but then Brom ripped it away from you.
No. He was gonna introduce me to his sister.
He introduces everyone to his sister.
I don't care.
I didn't say it for you to care. I'm just saying. He's very nice brother. Anyway, Edward, you wake up. Suddenly, your eyes open, your wounds closed. You still feel exhausted and hurt. But you're alive, and it's your turn.
Thank you, bro. I'll repay the favor.
Do your part now.
And I smack that guy in the face.
Smack him good.
Oh.
You try to.
Second attack.
Inspiration, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Second attack.
Yes. First level smite. Yay.
Is it your last slot?
Yes.
Oh, max damage. Please, that.
Damn.
Last smite.
That's 13 plus.
Okay, 9. Cool. Max and minimum. That's nice.
2 points of damage.
Min max.
Alright. The guy looks incredibly hurt. He's staggering as your blade, your mace, yes, your large mace hits him. And he staggers. There's this explosion of light. And he looked calm so far, but now he looks perturbed and possibly scared for a moment. It is his turn. He's going to slash at you, almost in desperation. That is a hit. You take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
He rolls a natural 1 on the second attack. He swings his sword, and you dodge, and he hits the sword on the ground and loses his grip on it for a moment. And he looks up at you. Brom.
I'm gonna be using my last second level slot to do another Cure Wounds on Edward.
Okay. Edward, you feel the energy welling up within you. Not as much energy as you think.
My magic is finishing.
Yeah.
You gotta end it fast, Edward. The power of music is leaving me.
Edward.
When did you end them? It's too much pressure, Brom.
I trust you.
Okay.
It is your turn,
I hit him.
Edward. Ooh. Smite? Or not?
No, I don't. No more smite.
Okay. You swing the club. Don't even need a second attack. You hit him so hard, so quickly, with such power in the head, that you actually cleave his head, just tear it off from the body.
Ooh. Gross.
What a faker. I mean, if you're gonna walk so slow and make such a dramatic entrance, at least live up to it.
Yes.
That's the guy with 8 HP.
Hey, I have 8 HP for a couple of rounds now. That's resilience.
Yes, dwarven resilience. So the dust settles, and you lower your arms, tired, exhausted, as you see the pile of bloody corpses before you, and you're the only one standing.
But we're standing.
Standing. What do you do?
I think I sit down on the floor, I lay on my back, and I take a breather. I'm gonna do a short rest. Mechanically speaking.
Yeah.
I want to look for food on
Alright.
their corpses.
Roll me an investigation. Roll.
Meanwhile, I do a relaxation roll.
Yes. Okay. You search through what they have. You find that one of the one that you crushed like in one blow, this one, had a backpack, and he had food, but a lot of it has been destroyed and just covered in blood and gore. You do manage to recover one ration.
Okay. What about his sword?
The
His
katana.
katana, right?
Yes, the katana.
Yes.
It's on the ground.
Okay, I equip. I
Um,
trade it for the hammer.
he's also wearing chainmail armor. It's not armor you've seen before, but it's chainmail armor. He is slightly bigger than you, only slightly, so it will fit you, but it'll need some tightening up later on.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. So you have a katana. The katana is basically the same stats as a longsword. Anything else?
Enjoy the short rest as well.
Oh, you also find shackles. They have 2 pairs of shackles. No keys. They seem to be. Um, there's a pin that enters the shackles that keeps them closed. You will need like a hammer or something to take off. They don't seem to be using keys. You find some rope, a bit covered in blood, and you do find 3 large pieces of gold, like 3 large coins that you don't recognize. All right. So you gather up your stuff. You take a short rest. Roll for a short rest. As many dice as you need to.
I only have 3 since I used the second that thing that heals
Technically,
the.
you have 4 because you're level 7. So you use 3
Mm,
before.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm
still
gonna
have
use
4.
4 as well.
Well, that was a tricky situation, wasn't it?
Say that again.
Glad we had the Hape on our side
Yes,
Yeah.
of
for
course.
half the fight.
Am I proficient with katanas or not?
Yeah, it's a longsword. So yeah,
Okay.
you're a martial class, so you're basically proficient with any weapon. Even those you don't know, you just pick them up and you start getting a feel for how it's used.
Stick him with a pointy end.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Pointy sword go brrr. All right, so you gather up your stuff. Look at
Okay.
him all happy with a katana now.
I mean, it just makes it so much easier
Yeah, yeah. You
than.
don't have to use monkeys to hit people.
No, I don't mean using an actual weapon. I say it, just having that thing over there
Yeah, yeah.
to click
I know. I know. The macro.
24.
All right. So you rest up. I assume you go back to the beach.
First, I wanna take some of their clothes, which I think are more discreet than what I'm wearing.
Okay. Brom, you find that their clothes are, let's just say, twice your size.
I just take like the jacket, the kimono they were wearing,
Okay. Okay. So you
and
can.
tie up. I tie like a knot. When you have like a shirt that's too large and you tie that
Uh-huh,
knot on
uh-huh.
your waist. Yeah, kind of like that.
So you finagle. You finagle a bit. You finagle a bit, and you manage to perfectly finagle enough to fit your clothes. Um, Edward, you do have the armor, which is a different style you're used to. You assume it's the same type of armor from this land. Cool. So you gather up your stuff, head to the beach. It's night. You actually have to hold Brom's hand for part of it, and you see your trusty little bonfire that has gone out in the meantime.
Oh,
I guess it's back to getting more firewood. Or do you want to just sleep like this? I mean, it might be cold.
yeah, we should get firewood.
All right. So I'm just gonna say you spend a little. You don't need a lot more. You just get a little bit more firewood. You do have a ration. Oh, I forgot to say
We can
this.
share.
I forgot to say this. You do get a water skin because they were carrying water skins.
Oh, great.
So each of you has a water skin now.
Did you take notes of our equipment that was given to the family so I can just raise it?
Oh, I already deleted everything from my sheet.
Yeah,
Gold included.
I
So
have it. I have it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So
you're hoping we're getting it back, huh?
Yeah, I was.
well. So you make a bonfire. You sit down. You go over the things that happened this morning as your second night on the island begins. And I think this is a good place to end the session. What do you guys think?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So that was a that was a doozy. Woo.
We almost died.
Yay.
Like
Yeah.
no joke. No joke. We
Yeah.
almost died.
Oof. Yeah. Great
Well,
great way for the first stream, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're lucky he missed those attacks, or else I couldn't have healed you back.
Yeah.
And I was like
Yeah.
8 HP, so anything.
That was scary.
But
That was
We
scary.
avoided one encounter to just run into it, running away from a different
yeah,
encounter.
Yeah.
like, but I'm not sure if without the monkey we could have beaten these four
We
guys.
couldn't. No
Yeah.
way, Lil. No
Like the
way.
big one and everything. Yeah.
Well, we do have someone on watching us. I think Crazy Off. Hi. Hope you enjoyed it. And
Come back next week.
yeah, come back next week.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. I hope you liked it. And we're gonna
We sure
improve.
did.
Yeah, we're gonna improve the stream as best we can. First stream, and yeah. So thank you for
That's
the
it.
session, and I'm going to now raid someone. I think I'm gonna raid.
Let's raid our viewer, our other viewer, this Sunday.
Yeah. Let's raid this Sunday. Yeah, because she's awesome. I'm just gonna go see how this works. There we go. Let's see. How does this work? Oh. Let's see. How to raid. Let's go.
How to what?
How to do a raid. I need
First, learn to play. Then get gear.
Yeah, like that's the only type of raid I know.
Forget relationships. Forget for life. Go raid.
Assemble your group
Just
of 10 or 25.
You're having fun making joke of me, huh? Making
Yeah.
fun of me, huh? Yeah. All right. So let's see if I know how to raid. So I need to figure this out because I want to raid this Sunday.
Use Google.
How about you use Google and tell me while I try to figure out, huh? Yeah, I thought so. You. This is like the most.
Well, just type /raid followed by the name of the channel that you want to raid.
Is it? Okay.
That's what Google says.
Raid.
With a space.
Sunday. Let's see. Aha! Yes. Thank you for watching. And good night.
Good night.
See you guys.